Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am here to do your reading for, hold on, Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. And that's because I have something to do tomorrow night and I don't want to miss it. So I'm doing these kind of like boom, boom. And, oh, that's right. Okay, so you guys know the thing, but I'm going to say it again. The thing is that time spirals, okay? It goes, hold on, goes like this. So what does that mean for energy? What it means is that you can resonate with this reading now at the time that I'm publishing it in June, or you can resonate with it years from now, whenever you're guided to view this reading. So we're connecting through space and time energetically. Therefore, the time that you actually watch this reading is the right time. It's on time. It's the good time. So if you feel like you're connected to me, you are. Okay. Let's see what Wednesday. I also put up I already filmed Tuesdays. I filmed an update to the greatest love story of all time. Page of Wands, communication. Whoa. Did you see how that flipped out? I don't know if you did or not. Two cards came out together. I've never seen these two cards come out together. I feel like 1111, Four of Staves, someone's overcoming their feelings of abandonment. Someone's overcoming feeling left out, neglected, left for dead. Incredibly strong here. Someone's incredibly strong. You know what? There's two people in both of these icons. There's two people together here. There's two people together here. This is more of a codependent situation. I feel like someone's overcoming a codependent relationship or a codependent situation, and it's something that's going to be able to lead them to their like divine happiness. The 1111, the Four of Staves, it's actually the contract of marriage. It's the contract. It's the commitment. And why do I feel like this massive castle mansion is theirs in the background? Ooh, there's news about this coming up. There's news. The page, look at him. He's obviously like, there's news. Important news, important messages, bold communication. Wednesday. Let me get clarification. Let me try to zero in on here. They usually kick me out when I try to ask questions, but I feel like I might be able to get through. Make sure this is plugged in so you can hear me. Can we please, pretty please, the Page of Wands. Tell me more about the communication. Too many. Sorry. Please tell me about the communication. What are we allowed to know about this bold communication for Wednesday? Wednesday. What do we need to know about the bold communication? Too many goddamn cards. Why? Communication. Finally. The Hermit. So it might not be. I'm just kidding. So this could be a communication of enlightenment. Someone could have seen the lights. I mean, if you can see, this is the person who had to take their suffering and their pain and go up to the top of the mountain and feel the pain, feel the angst and the tension within, and ask all kinds of questions to the cosmos. Why me? Why was this that? Why did they do this to me? Why can't I be this? What? All of the mental, everything churning in their space, and they transform that pain into wisdom. And that's what the light is in this pictogram. It's the wisdom, the understanding gained from the suffering, from the trauma, from the karmic lessons that they have learned. So this communication is someone being really bold about it and speaking their truth and speaking what happened in a perspective of having come out the other end. So they're not going to be talking about it like they're a victim or like they're still feeling the pain, or like they're going to talk about it in a way that is very wise and very mature and very, it could also be secret communication. It could be a secret communication, but it's still bold. What else can we get about the secret communication, please? What do we need to know? What can we know about this Wednesday secret communication of enlightenment? What else? What else does it have to do with? What is it about? What area of life does this have to do with? I see the Four of Staves. Is it Four of Staves related? Guess who came out again? Right on top of the... It came out just like this. Just like that on my table. The Queen of Wands. So I feel like it's either this feminine, this Queen of Wands, that is the one speaking the bold communication, or she's the one receiving this bold communication. It's very much one or the other, though. Anything else we can get about this communication? Is there... Let me shuffle, actually. Hold on. I feel like it wants a shuffle. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything else about this communication that we are allowed to know? Anything that we need to know about this communication? Communication doesn't want to tell me. They don't want me to tell you. Shit. They let me get so far and then they just... Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. All right, advice. What advice? Advice to my... These cards. The Empress and the Hierophant came out together. Together for Wednesday. And the advice is to be serious. Serious. The Hierophant is always so serious. This could actually, this is like almost counterparts, not actual counterparts. The Emperor is a counterpart to the Empress. But what I'm seeing here is someone, okay, so the Empress, let's start with the Empress. The Empress is complete fecundity. She grows, she manifests, she's wealthy in spirit, in love, in her heart. She multiplies all the good things in life. The Hierophant represents the outer forms of religion. It represents the creed, the ritual, the ceremony, the promise, the vow. It's the vow. It's the commitment to marriage. Is this the marriage? This is advice. Hold on. Give me a second here. This is about obeying. This is about, but I don't feel like it's obeying to the Empress. But I don't know if it's quite that the Empress has to obey. Oh, you know what it is? This is timing. This is obeying the divine timing, because the Empress is fertility, but it's like it's timing. There's something about, hold on, let me just confer. Hold on here. See, it is wealth. It's wealth, but it's material. Okay, this is material wealth. It's marriage too. It's fertility. It could be making a baby. For would-be parents, for some of you. Someone's giving birth. There's something about giving birth to a creative project too. This is why it's taking long. There's like a need to conform. This Hierophant is conformity. It's like the need for the approval of society. So the advice, sorry. I'm feeling like the advice is to, sorry. I'm feeling like what they're wanting to say is, they just took it away from me. I'm telling you, it's like instant amnesia. Why? They're not letting me in. God, they're not letting me in. Okay, I just got it. Follow your own, follow your own, follow your own religion, follow your own fertility, follow your own abundance, follow your own Empress, follow your own inner Empress, follow your own harvest, follow your own timing. I'm sorry, that was so hard. Follow your own though. Your own Empress is your religion, and you have to follow. That's what you obey. And the Empress is not a person in this situation. It can embody, it could be channeled through a person, but it's a concept. It's your own philosophy, it's your own religion, it's your own belief system. And your belief system is rooted in the Empress icon. It's rooted in love and fertility and creativity and abundance and wealth, material wealth and luxury. Someone here has a penchant for luxury. Someone lives in luxury, about to live in luxury, wants to live in luxury. It's like material wealth and comfortability. And it's the highest vibration of it. And that's what the advice is. The advice is to adhere like you are one of these two monks praying to this icon of your faith. Replace this guy with the Empress. In your mind's eye, it's to honor your own Empress. It's to honor your own Empress philosophy. It's to honor your own. That was really hard. That was maybe the hardest thing to channel up until now. And now another interruption. I'm not going to answer it. I'm sorry. That was one of the hardest things. That was one of the most difficult things to get. I don't know why. But I was able to get in. I was able to get back in the zone. So thank goodness for that. But that's the advice, to honor your own creed. That is the Empress. It locked me out. It locked up when I tried to ask about the communication, about the bold messages. I think it's very personal. I think whatever needs to be spoken, either you to someone else or someone else to you, I think it's very deep and personal. It's someone's dark night of the soul, what they went through, what it was like for them. But look, it's like a 0 to hero. There's like a 0 to hero vibe with this. There's for everyone involved. It's like no one was happy. No one felt included. No one felt abundant. No one felt accepted. And now the winners win. I'm going to pull a connecting card. Can I have a connecting card between this communication and the winning? Can I please have a connecting card? Can I have a connecting card between the transmission and the win? Can I please have a connecting card? Did you see that? You saw it. I know you saw it. Yeah, I'm taking these 3 cards for sure. The World, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. This is the divine masculine, the divine feminine story. See how long I waited before I said that, though? See, this is me testing it. This is me testing it. This is me testing it. The funnest thing about being a psychic is testing it, watching it work, proving it. That's exactly what this is. This is that architect analogy, or sorry, that thing that I said before about not seeing what's right in front of you and being offered something and then rejecting it. Someone was really cruel about it, like brutal. Someone was really brutal and competitive about it. They won the battle and lost the war. They did what they did. Look back to January 2019. The eclipses. Look at the eclipses. Someone was offered a cup out of thin air, an opportunity, whatever, a relationship maybe. They took their swords and went home. And their other 2 were defeated. Or the other person was defeated. There was a rejection. There was a no. And if you look, he has a smile on his face. And what this card is, it's like slander, it's cruelty, it's competition. And what it is, I hate when the light just like changes. And what the 5 of Swords is, it's being ignorant, thinking that you won and not even understanding that you lost. He's smiling and he won, he's victorious, he has the swords, but he lost their friendship. But he lost support, he lost goodwill. I'm not always prompted to say it quite like this, but with this combination, it's very clear here. This is the context. This is the connecting cards. Thank you. This is the connecting cards. This has to do with that in the past. See, in the past, someone was abandoned. Someone was left out. Someone was rejected. Someone was literally left out in the cold. And January was fucking cold. I was cold for like 6 months straight. Fucking Chicago. Someone was left out in the cold. This is so true. Someone had their arms folded, did not want to take what was coming towards them, and they could not see. This is that whole story coming back, okay? And they took their swords. Okay, moving on. And now, put this back, and look at the connecting card. They're finishing that. That's no more. They're not going to do that again. They're coming up to a completion of their own karmic cycle, having to do with this situation. This situation is coming to a close. This situation is going to have resolution. This situation is going to, this situation is going to wrap up, and it's going to lead to a very positive outcome. Look. What? I mean, how great, right? Great. It's great. It's going to have a great outcome, okay? So this is all going to be worked through, and this is what the bold communication has to do with. This is them having to speak their shame, having to speak their embarrassment, having to speak that they messed up, having to maybe make an apology. I don't know how it's going to come through. It might not be, this person has trouble communicating, remember? So it might not be so clear cut, or it might be very direct. It could surprise you. It could surprise you. But God, I love testing it and watching it work and being right. I really do. So this is what's coming though. It's going to have the resolution, and then it's going to lead to a real collaboration, a reuniting, and the contract. And you know, it's like everyone gets on the same page again, because there was misrepresentation on one or both sides. It could even be that the other person was getting wrong information about you from competition, from other sources, and they did not get it. They couldn't see it. They couldn't see through it. You know, all of that. It's all that in context, you know, wrapping up. And it is wrapping up. There could be travel involved, but it's coming full circle. It's coming full circle. It's coming to a close. Thursday, that's what I meant to say. Thursday to Thursday is the full moon type energy. Is the full moon coming to the effects. 4 days before, 4 days after the full moon is when you can start and you know feeling its effects. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the full moon hits. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, Thursday to Thursday, I'm going to say. So watch what comes up. Some of you this will hit. Some of you I could be channeling kind of early, so could be longer than a week. And I feel like this advice is for both of you. I feel like this advice of follow your own religion, follow your own, adhere to your own standards, adhere to your own religion of the Empress. That's what this is. It's your own. Every man must choose between good and evil, and if he has no philosophy, he is indeed the fool. You have to adhere to your own philosophy, your own religion, your own standards, your own art of living. And your art of living is abundance, infinite abundance, and trust, and humility, and vulnerability, and love, and acceptance, and integrity. That's what both of you are moving towards. That's what both of you are moving towards. When they come in to make an apology or to say, I'm so sorry, whatever it is, the response to that honesty can only be acceptance, can only be forgiveness, can only be a move forward. It's energy matching energy here, okay? And if you're the one approaching to make an apology, to make an amends, rather, you will be brave. You have the bravery and the courage, adhering to your own art of living, your own new philosophy, and you'll be very honest about your experience and your perspective, and that honesty will demand respect and forgiveness and understanding in return, and it will be part of what cements a bond. It will be part of what cements this bond between you, and it could be platonic, but I'm really getting the divine feminine, divine masculine here. It will be part of the foundation that you two now have moving forward. And it's this coming together after going through this that's really going to give both of you real confidence about the future, about moving forward, about whatever it is you guys collaborate on. It will serve turning a weakness into a strength. It's turning weakness into a strength. Both of you had to overcome ego issues. Both of you had to overcome anger. Both of you had to overcome, spiritual evolution. All of it's wrapping up. All of it is really wrapping up and coming to be solid. Wow. Yeah, I would look to the full, this is the last lunar cycle before the full moon, sorry, before the eclipses hit in July. I want to hold these cards up one more time. You're doing it. Keep going. You're doing it. All right, guys, I will see you Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night I'll upload again. Okay. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. Take care, guys. Bye.